Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm here bright and early because today is the big day. Today is the day Carmen and I are meeting up and doing our in-person swap, and so I had to get up early and preview a few of the items for you. Now, Carmen, no peeking. If you're looking at this video because you're up early having a cup of coffee just like me, Carmen, press pause. You don't get to look even at the sneak peek because I want everything to be a big surprise. For the rest of us, let's take a look. I think this is my first time drinking coffee with you guys online. Okay, here we go. This is one of my great joys out of this swap. It's not something that we said we would make, but from the second that we agreed to swap, I knew I wanted to try it. I was influenced to make this by both Lily from Crafting with Liller and by Miss Everly. Now from Lily, I got this idea for this shaker pocket, an vellum envelope. Look at it, folks. There's enough in here to make like 7 or 8 pocket letters. But I learned how to do that from Lily. And then Miss Everly has been doing a lot of interesting altering of file folders and all sorts of things. So I sort of combined the two lessons and came up with this amazing binder. And in here, I'm not going to show you the whole inside because it's full of embellishments and things that I made for Carmen. And that would take a really long time, and I also don't want to spoil the surprise in case she didn't hit pause. But notice I made like a belly band with Velcro, and that's because in case Carmen decides she wants to take this off, this film, and use this to make shakers. This is actually not the Hobby Lobby trim. This is floral wire that came from the floral section, and I sculpted it into a wreath and attached flowers. And it's funny because I noticed afterwards that Miss Everly is also doing a little bit of this. So we seem to be on the same exploration path these days. Behind that is obviously a Maggie Holmes cutout. And I attached some flowers around the wreath. And behind that is a Maggie Holmes frame. Now, it's a shame you can't see because my camera quality isn't good enough. But this is a new trim at Hobby Lobby. And it's the most beautiful effervescent pink. It's just stunning. So that's on the side. And then there's paper underneath, and then the pink version of that flourish or typical Maggie Holmes-esque trim that we often use from Hobby Lobby. And again, some more paper flowers, and Carmen's name is down the side. And the idea is that the interior has lots of pockets and that she can, where all the embellishments are, but after she takes them out, then she has a binder she can actually use with plastic pockets. So I loved this as a project idea. And it was really joyful to make. So that was one of my wonders from this project. Another thing I'll share with you that I didn't share in the project shares is I made this magnet. And I noticed that we're not making magnets on here, but this was super fun and easy to make. I basically cut out a piece from the Sunny Days project pack. This one says, "Go where the Wi-Fi is weak and the sun is strong." And I framed it in a Maggie Holmes frame. And then I actually used some other ephemera pieces from other packs. This one says, "Go to the beach," and up here, "Welcome to paradise." And it turned out super cute. And I got the attachable magnets at the dollar store from Dollar Tree, and they work really well. So I don't know why we don't make magnets. I still use magnets in my fridge, and I thought this was a super cute idea. So that's an extra piece that I put in there. And then let me show you a few other joyful little things that are in this kit. I decided that I wanted to make Carmen an embellishment box of all my favorite pieces that I've ordered from Ali. And so last time, if you remember, when I did a Happy Mail package and I showcased it, I had a hard time with the rouging and the sewing, so this time I did not do the rouging, folks. This time I covered it in paper. It says sparkle. It's a couple of different layers. I mixed a few collections. This one says "You Are Beautiful," and then I used my favorite trims from Hobby Lobby, the pink, with that new heart trim I'm in love with. And then this is my absolute favorite trim from Hobby Lobby, but it's a bit pricey, so I tend to just save it for when I want to do something special. And inside, and obviously I got this pink box at the Dollar Tree, and then inside are all of my favorite things from Ali that I've ordered. So it's the little resin sunglasses. It is the little tiny little popsicles. Can you even see that? I don't think so. Let me see if I can do this a different way. It's hard to figure out how to show you this because they're so tiny. Now, because there's so many mermaid swaps going on, I gave Carmen the Little Mermaid ones, and then I also gave her a larger one, and it's beautiful. It's holographic, and I did that with a sequins mixed in so that That's in there. There's some bows in here, some amazing trim. There's some butterflies. There's some pink washi. There's some high bubbles. These clouds are so cute. And then because we're doing a summer swap, I included like the resins of the boats and the starfish and the anchors that are so cute. And then this one is my favorite. It has the little sweets, the jars of perfume, resins, and also even the Starbucks coffee cups in pastel colors. I love these pieces. I love to use these in pocket letters. So this box is chock full. There's paper clips, there's bows, different kinds of bows, there's tiny little washies. It's really just a fun collection of everything good that, you know, she may or may not have, or maybe she hasn't ordered from Allie, but she might like to try out. So that's in there. And then, of course, you guys remember when I showed you guys these lovely rosettes that I made for her specially with the eyelash trim. This one and the bunny one. And they turned out great in the packaging. And then I did 2 Memdex cards. We agreed we would do a Memdex card swap. And this is the first one. And the first one is a purse. Sorry about the crinkle. It got a little dislodged in its packaging. And there we go. Okay. And it opens up. There's a Velcro enclosure, and inside is a flourish scene. But then I also did this one, which is from the Jen Hadfield collection. And I know, folks, that this is about travel, but look, this doesn't look like it has anything to do with travel, and it just turned out so pretty. And the reason I did a second one is that this is actually, the first one I die cut using my die cutter, and the second one, what it is it's a little envelope memory decks that comes from Heidi Swap, and it's just so cute. So I put my information in there, and I wanted to do something much more elaborate than just what the die cut was, so I did this one as well. And I really love how it turned out. I really did. For this project, I also decided to do something a little different. Instead of just putting dies in a cello bag, I got these albums at the Joanne sale, and so I've put in like balloon dies and different materials, my favorite doilies and sunburst dies, and popsicle dies, and oh, this duck die is so good. When I do the 30 dies in 30 days, I'm going to show you why, because the wing comes out. It's just wonderful. So basically, this is filled with doilies and dies and things that I die cut for her. And I'm just moving very quickly because there's so much to cover, and I don't want to keep you here forever. Remember I made those tickets? Well, I did a summer-themed one. This time I put on baker's trim on the end. And actually, folks, I left the other ones plain so that people could add sentiments, but I really like it with the twine. And then these are summer-themed, so there's a popsicle, there's fruit, there's a cold drink. So this is really great for summer. All right, moving right along. You'll probably remember that we were doing a 4th of July component to our swap. And so I showed you that I did the rosettes, and I did the tickets that were 4th of July themed. Well, I also found this really great cookie at Target. Can you see that? And it's the American flag in the shape of a heart. So I loved that. I got these bags at Dollar Tree. Not crazy about them as loot bags. Perhaps next year I'll come up with a different way to package this. But for this year it was okay. And I got this ribbon at Hobby Lobby when they had the 50% off sale on ribbon. So that worked out well. I think it was $1, something like that. And the second part to the 4th of July is that I found these really cute socks at Target. These really cute 4th of July socks. So I got them for Carmen. And I also have in here some note cards in case she wants to send 4th of July note cards. And I found this really great sticker pack at Dollar Tree. Like, take a look at it. It's just fabulous. It's like 3 layers. It's got letters and stickers and sayings and sentiments. So that was a great gift idea, I thought. Then in this one, I tucked in. This one I just made up like a little, I made a little file folder pocket, and I just decorated it, and I put Carm on it. And in here is like a die cut from Tuesday Morning, some sentiment stickers, some other stickers that I thought she might like, and they just fit in really nicely. And I used my die cutter to make this butterfly. I did some paper layering, one of those big flowers that you get at Michael's when they have the $2 spot, and some lace. And this is actually great for flat mail, by the way, and that's what I was testing it out for. But it packages up beautifully for flat mail. So I think I'm onto something with that, folks. Okay, moving right along. In this bag is all the rosettes or rosette-like things that I'm giving to Carm. So like when you take a look at this, and on here I just attached a paper clip with a little charm, tassel, and some ribbon. These I found at Target, and they are amazing, folks. You can't really tell, but they're very glittery. Maybe you can tell. They're very glittery, but they layer, and they layer together any which way to actually make different types of flowers. And I think they're pretty amazing. So I gifted her 4 of those, and clearly I gifted her some of my crepe paper rosettes so that she can use those, and a whole bunch of them like with doilies on them so that she's ready to go and can just build her own packs, right? And then before I knew I was good at making rosettes and crepe paper rosettes, I ordered these from a supplier on Etsy, and they're really well made. So I gave Carmen a few of those. And then I think that's it. I gave it just a whole bunch of the crepe paper rosettes so that Carmen could just use them at her convenience. So I got this bag also at Dollar Tree, and I really liked it because it was translucent and you could see through it. And then this wand, it's not really a wand, it's a lace doily with one of my windmills on top of it and a straw that I took from another project. This is the last piece of this trim, and then I just used up a little bit of the extra trim I had from the other stuff I was doing. Basically, it's a recycled piece for using all my scraps, but I thought it looked really cute as decor. I wouldn't necessarily put it in a stuffed bag as a gift, but for decor, for packaging, I thought it worked out really well. And again, I love using my scraps, right? Okay, moving right along, and forgive me for being so fast. I love the packaging on this. And this is called Mason Jars 3 Ways. So you'll remember that I did these mason jars. And so I gifted Carmen a bunch of them so that she can add her own sentiments and put those into packages that she's doing. But I also, if you remember, hauled these metal ones from Tuesday morning. And what I did was I decorated them first with paper. Then I put on a coating of lace, and I picked either like an image or a button from Shamil or from Maggie Holmes or a flower, and after that I wrapped baker's twine, hot glued it, did a bow, and then added those nice little hearts on top. They turned out great. So these are the medium-sized ones. And then the third one are these really cute mason jar stickers from Recollections that I found at Michael's. So I originally I have a die cut for a mason jar that's larger, and I was going to add that too and do mason jars 4 ways, but it was just too much in the package. Like you could just tell it was just too many mason jars, too many ways, so I decided to just limit it to the 3. But I really love it, and I love this packaging. You can't really tell, but this is sparkly. So I love how that turned out too. And then the next thing I'll show you are my flags. I didn't preview these on the project share because I didn't want Carmen seeing them in advance. But basically these were all wood, and then I painted them with holographic paint that I got at Hobby Lobby. I have to be honest, folks, that folk art paint, you can barely tell I painted them. Even though I went over it with glitter, I'm not very happy with that, and I would definitely use a different paint next time. But the gold glittering process I'm getting better at. It's basically a glue, dunk, seal. And this one has a few little bald specks, but for the most part, I've got this process now under control, and I really love how they turn out when they get all glittery. This one says beach and friends, and this one is just a simple shell one because of our summer theme. And then these are the other flags I tend to make. These are using the food picks from Dollar Tree, and they have hearts on top. So I just make these cute little flags, and I don't overly embellish them so that the recipient can put whatever sentiments they want. But they're super cute, and I topped one with a heart and one with a bow. But these are really useful, and you can even put these in pocket letters because they're small, which is nice. And of course you'll remember the file folders because I did the project share. See how cute they turned out? Super cute. Look at them. Super, super cute, folks. So happy with those. So what about the gifts? Well, I can show you some of them because I still don't know. Carmen, if you're watching, hit pause. One of those lovely pens that I got at Tuesday morning, the pink one, is in her package. I also got her some Prosecco gummy bears because who doesn't want those? And then Maggie Holmes has just released 2 ribbons at Hobby Lobby. One is this really gorgeous floral that matches the Flourish collection beautifully. And the other one is like this almost carousel-like candy striped one. So I got Carmen both of those. And I also got her the Sunny Days ephemera pack and the Sunny Days sticker book, which, by the way, folks, has 202 stickers in it. And I know you know I wasn't a fan of the Sunny Days project pad. Well, I liked the project pad. I didn't like the regular pad when it came out. But I've really grown to like this collection now that I've worked with it. And this sticker book is fantastic for 200 stickers in it. I also got her the Flourish sticker pack because it's super cute and really useful. So that's really great, especially if you're doing pocket letters. Sometimes the stickers are more useful than the chipboard pieces. And then I found these at Target, and look how much they look like the Sunny Days paper. So I thought she could use those to alter and make her own really cute Sunny Days inspired cards. So those are some of her gifts. I also got her a face mask, and I got her this really, it's kind of an interesting thing, but because we're doing this sort of summer beach theme, I got her a seashell iridescent nightlight, which I think is really cool, and a couple of other goodies that I'm not going to show, but they're here, and they're really cute. So now all I have to do is put some of these items into their pre-done envelopes and put them into the gift bags and go and meet Carmen. It's going to be a lot of fun to do this in person. It's strange to not load everything into a box, but to actually put it into bags. But it's going to be a terrific morning, and I'm sure I'll have an update later today with the things that I'm swapping with Carmen. I'm so excited. But I better go because we're going to be getting ready to leave fairly soon. I hope you have a great start of your week. If you enjoyed this romp through Swapland, please give us a thumbs up and look later on for my video of Carmen's goodies. She's a fantastic maker, and I'm sure she's probably made some really fantastic stuff, folks. Take care and bye for now.